Hello, this is Professor White. Today we will go and look at circles closely, and I will show you how to manipulate the formulas. Okay, let's start with, this is again intermediate algebra level. The general equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus, you have to have a plus. If you don't have a plus in there, it is a hyperbola. Y minus k squared equals r squared. That will be a circle centered at hk. Make sure that these are after the negatives, hk, someplace here. And it's going to have a radius of r. Alright, here's an example. Direct application of the formula. What is h? Here's my h. What's k? Here's my k. What is r? Here's my r. Okay, this is a circle centered at 2, 3, and it has a radius of 4. Okay, so let's go draw it. Two, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, it has a radius of 4. All right, so it's going to be something like that. Big one. It's going to go over. Does it make sense? Very good. Now, problem. Manipulations of the same formula. Let's put down the formula. X minus h squared. Y minus k squared. R squared. Now, this one can be written, I have a negative in there, so that means I have to write it with a negative something. And in here, it's negative, negative 2. That means I have to write it with negative something. That means I have negative, negative 3. The pluses match. And r's match. So this is a circle centered at negative 2, negative 3 with a radius of 4. You can also do the same kind of thing. If you have a plus, change it to minus. If you have a minus, change it to plus. So both of them have pluses. That means center is going to be at the minuses. How about 1 plus my minus situation? Same track. Here's x minus. Minus is in the formula, so this is my h. But here I need to do the track. Y minus minus 3. Squared. And 9, that's not in the squared form, it's actually 3 squared. So what is my center? It's going to be 4, negative 3. It was negative, and now it's positive. Now it was positive, now it's negative. What's my r? R is 3. Okay. Something that's kind of like really, really dirty looking. Okay, I need to do some manipulation. X minus, Y minus. All right, doesn't matter if you have a decimal. Negative 0.5 squared. This one has already a negative. I can leave it as is. It doesn't matter. 5. That's not in the squared form. Here's a trick. 5 is square root squared. Here we go. What is my center? Center is at negative 0.5. It was positive, now it's negative. And this is negative, so it's going to be positive. 1 3/4. And what is the radius? Radius is at 5. I can put it any which way. I can put it in the, play with it. In the fraction form, negative 1/2. I can put it in the improper fraction form. 4 times 1, 4 plus 3, 7/4. It does not matter. Your radius is rad 5. Okay, now that I dealt with this, and here's a problem. Completing the squares. How do you do completing the squares for a circle? First of all, you will be able to recognize it as a circle before you start. You're looking for positives in front of x squared and y squared. That's positive. That's good. Now we are going to do completing the squares with the x's. So put the x's on one side, and then plus, and you have the y's. And then what you need to do, just move that loner guy by himself to the other side. So let's rewrite. You have x squared plus 8x. You have y squared minus 2y. And you have an 8. Let's complete the squares on x and y separately. Half of 8 is 4. Square it, 16. Alright? I added 16 here. I cannot just do that. I have to add 16 here. Alright, let's do complete squares with the y's. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Square it, 1. Alright? So, you go 2 divided by 2, that's 1 squared, 1. I cannot just put 1 in here. I have to put it here. And let's write it in the standard form. This is x plus 4 squared. And this is y minus 1 squared. What do you have? 16 plus 8, that's 24, plus 1, 25, which is the same as 5 squared. Wow, look at that. That's in the standard form. This is plus, this is minus. Plus becomes negative 4, minus becomes positive 1. The radius is 5. Pretty good. Something uglier. All right. How do you recognize that that's a circle? Another hint. Positives in front of x squared and y squared. That's good. But you have numbers in front of them. 2 and 2. Guess what? If those two numbers are positive and they're identical, it's a circle. If those numbers are positive and they're not the same, that's an ellipse. It will get distorted this way fatter or that way fatter. Alright? So, this one is like this. The best thing to do, maybe just move that 72 on the other side, 2x squared, and then write all the x's like that and y's like that, and with the loner guy on the other side. Alright? So this one, 2x squared minus 12x. That takes care of these guys. 2y squared plus 24y. Here's a trick. I want to get rid of these 2's. Since they are the same, I can divide the whole thing by 2. Look what's going to happen. X squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 12y equals 36. Very good. Now, let's complete the squares. Half of 6 is 3 squared. That's 9. I cannot just put 9 in there. I have to put 9 here. Let's go and take 12, divide by 2, 6, square it, 36. I cannot just put 36 here. I need to put 36 here. Alright? Now let's write it as perfect squares. This is perfect square, x minus 3. It always ends up this number squared plus y plus 6. Alright, let's add these guys up. 36, 72 plus 9, 81. Which happens to be 9 squared. Wow, this is in the standard form. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, and r is 9. You may also be asked to write the equation, not given the equation, write the equation given the description. Here we go. What's the equation of a circle with radius 2 and centered at 1, -2? Work backwards. Here we go. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. It's easy. R squared is 2 squared. Now I'm going to remember how these two work. This is plus, it's going to become minus. And this is minus, it's going to become plus. Alright, plus minus, minus plus. Alright, that's the equation of a circle centered at 1, -2, and it has a radius of 2.